I have sauce in my hand and I am squeezing that semi-solid liquid stuff. Hello everybody, in this video we're going to take a look at an Instagram short by English By Negin. I think that's how you pronounce her name. We're going to look at the mistakes that she makes, but also some of the things that she gets right, but just makes us see that she's not a native speaker. Okay, let's go.
This is a grater. I'm grating carrots.
Okay, so this is just to do with accent, but she's obviously using an American accent and that's why she's not pronouncing the T. But just so you're aware, in British English and in English spoken in other parts, many other parts of the English-speaking world, we would pronounce the T. So it's grater and grating carrots.
It's a cutting board.
No, we would refer to that as a cutting board. So we would put the emphasis on the adjective rather than the noun. And when you think about it, that makes sense because there are lots of different types of boards out there. And we would want to indicate that it is this type of board that we're talking about. So it's cutting board rather than cutting board. Also, we often refer to this as a chopping board. Personally, I call it a chopping board, not a cutting board, but I guess it's a preference thing.
I'm slicing the cucumber.
This is a really slight thing, and I had to play this a number of times just to be sure that I was right. But she puts the emphasis on the second syllable in cucumber. She says cucumber, and a native speaker would say cucumber.
This is a peeler. I'm peeling the cucumber.
Again, did you notice that? Cucumber.
I'm pouring hot water.
And again, we go back to this accent of hot water and just not pronouncing the T, which we would do in British English.
I'm twisting off the cap. I'm putting on the cap.
Okay, this is a really small point here, and I know I'm being a bit pedantic, but under this scenario, she would say, I'm putting the cap back on, not I'm putting the cap on. Putting it on would suggest that it's the first time she's putting it on, or that she hasn't put it on for a long period of time, or a reasonably long period of time. So just be aware we have to put something on and to put something back on.
I'm sharpening my knife. I'm squeezing sauce.
This is perhaps the most interesting error that she makes, because this is all to do with the fact that English has countable and uncountable nouns, and sauce is uncountable. So when she says, I am squeezing sauce, that is literally what she means. I have sauce in my hand and I am squeezing that semi-solid liquid stuff. And so my hands are going to get all dirty and ugh. If she had used the definite article, I am squeezing the sauce, then sauce becomes countable. And so in English, what we understand from that is she's not talking about the sauce itself, which can't be counted, but she's talking about the container of the sauce, which can be counted. So in this instance, she would say, I am squeezing the sauce, not I am squeezing sauce.
I'm tasting.
I love the acting here. It's like, do I like this? Do I not like this? That's great.
I'm pinching salt.
No. In this instance, we would use pinch as a measurement, not as a verb. And effectively, this is saying I've taken a little bit of salt. I've literally pinched salt with my fingers, and this is now the amount I have, a pinch of salt. If you want a better understanding of the use of the word pinch, watch this video. What she then does is release that salt, and the verb that we would use for releasing, we would say sprinkling. I am sprinkling the salt would be much more accurate, in fact, the accurate expression under these circumstances.
Follow for more.
Whether you do or whether you don't, it's entirely up to you. I always say with all of these TikTok English teachers, be very cautious about who you follow and always do your own research. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye-bye now.